Yo, yo, yo! What is up, guys? I'm Dan, and I'm back with another craft brew review. Today I'm coming at you with a dual, you've heard of it, all-day IPA by Founders Brewing Company, guys. We have all seen this beer. We have all drank it. What's left to say? We all know what it's about. It's a huge, huge flagship. For Founders, it's their number one beer that they distribute. We see it all over the country. It is incredibly accessible. Anybody can really get it. It's not hard to find. Why am I doing this now? Everybody's had it. Let me explain. Last night I was at Founders in Grand Rapids for a trip down to see Spartan Nash. I had a trade show for the store. And I had an all day on tap, and I asked my brother-in-law, why would I get this? Well, let me explain it. You will never get a better tasting all-day IPA than the one that you get on tap at Founders, guys. It will never be beaten. None of the other ones will ever taste the same, I promise you. So, I was just going to review this today to see if there's any big differences. What I found in my studies doing this is when it's about a month out or less, it tastes almost the same as on tap. Nothing will truly beat on tap ever. That's just the way it is, the way it's always going to be. But there is a difference between a month-old Founders All-Day IPA and, a 6-month-old one. They just start to degrade very quickly. These do hold up compared to those hazy IPAs and all that, but just not the same as on tap, guys. I broke this out because this one is a 1/3/2019, so it's about a month old, guys. Still should be pretty good, but I just so happened to be looking in my fridge just a second ago, and I found one from 7/27/17. Damn, that's gross. So I thought it was going to be really fun to compare and contrast these guys. Like I said, and I don't expect this to be the same, but it's going to be fun to distinguish the difference. Again, nothing's going to beat on tap, and I don't expect this old one to be better than the newer one. Right off the bat, you can kind of see that there's a change in the labels. I know I have poor lighting, but you have the Founder symbol up there with the black circle. That was never like that before. Looks like the print's a little bit bigger on the newer label on the can. So that was kind of cool that they have a little bit differences in the cans. I mean, they're just not identical, really. Close, but definitely they've changed over the years. All-day IPA is 4.7%, crushable, 42 IBUs, guys. And let's just see what's going on here. So I'm going to give it a pour. This is the brand new one on my left. Let's go for that. Crisp, clean, beautiful, beautiful beer, really. I mean, nothing beats an all-day IPA if you want to crush a couple beers, guys, that are craft beers, still hoppy, still have flavor. So this is the 7/27/17, and I'm going to pour it in this little glass because I know I'm not going to be drinking all of this. So, right off the bat, I think it's fair to say that the new one, the 2019, is actually a little bit clearer than the old one. I don't know if you guys can even see that on camera, but it actually looks a slight bit hazier. Don't know if that's the shape of the glass. Very well could be, since it's thinner towards the middle there. This is wider. But this seems to have like a little bit more orangey dirtiness in it than this one. This one's got almost like a golden tangerine, nice bubble streaming up to the top, nice foamy white head. But yeah, this one just has like that weird kind of dirtiness in there that's not completely the same as this new version. Head is not there, did not pour into the same glass. Obviously there's some differences here, guys, but let's go to aroma. Oh yeah. The hops are there, light citrus aroma forward. Yeah, crisp and clean, guys. Good hop presence, but not overabundance of it. It smells like all-day IPA. It smells very close to the one I had last night on tap. Let's go to the old 2017 version all-day IPA. Wow. Completely different smell, guys. That crisp cleanness is gone. It just doesn't smell the same. There's just a big difference between these. Malty, oxidized, wet cardboard. degraded hops. Guys, I did Hop Slam. I reviewed those two. The old one just didn't taste the same. I mean, that's what it is. There's people that like older versions of beers and they say you can sell them. I don't know why you would do that. It just doesn't make sense to me because you're not getting the true nature of that beer, what it was meant to be when it was first bottled and canned and released. That's the flavor they want. Unless it's a big stout or some kind of crazy barrel-aged porter stout, whatever. Those are the ones that are meant to be cellared, guys. Those get better over time. They mellow out. They complement one each other. Wow, I'm rambling way too quickly. I'm really excited to knock this out. The stout flavors complement one another very nicely when they age over time, guys. Hoppy beers, I don't see it. I mean, call it what you want, but I don't see the nature of cellaring hoppy beers. You're just ruining it, in my opinion. So, that was a mouthful. Let me go to a taste, guys. This is the 2019 All Day IPA. Just had it fresh on tap last night. Let's see. Nice little hoppy backbone, nice bitterness on it. Crisp, clean. I don't need to go into all the flavor profiles of an All Day IPA. You guys know what it is, but this tastes like All Day IPA and a damn fresh one. Very close to last night. I will say that this is like slightly more bitter, not quite as clean on that back end. That one last night, it's unbeatable, guys. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it again. The one on tap is unbeatable. This is very close to it, but I always prefer the one on tap. This is the 2017 version of All Day IPA, stored in my mini fridge. Let's see, guys. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely, if someone forced me to, I could drink this and whatever. I wouldn't be happy, but I could drink it. I think it's because the hop profile on this isn't quite as high as one like Hop Slam. I'm getting the same oxidized aroma, taste, wet cardboard, degraded hops. That's what I'm getting in this 2017 version, guys. There's no reason to drink it. I mean, if you enjoy that malty, cardboarded nastiness, then you enjoy that. Knock yourself out and, whatever. I'm not going to prefer to drink this. I'm going to go with a clean, crisp tasting one every single time. I think it was just important to discuss the differences of a beer on tap, a beer that's like a month old, and a beer that's, approaching 2 years old. I mean, even if it's All Day IPA, these hold up pretty well, guys. You can have them for a couple months, and I don't think there's a big difference. I mean, it starts to age, and it shows itself over time. But this, why drink it? I mean, there's no point to cellar these beers, guys. Yeah, I mean, I could drink it. I mean, if there was more hops punched into this, it'd be 10 times worse. But since it's a lighter, crushable beer, it's doable if you want to put yourself through it. But it's still that malty, oxidized, unpleasant aroma, taste. And I always go back to wet cardboard because that's what it tastes like to me, guys. Let me know if you think the same thing or what do you think a old beer tastes like. But like I thought, guys, All Day IPA, it's a flagship. You can get it everywhere. There is a difference between getting it on tap, getting it out of the can or bottle a month out, and getting it a year and a half out, guys. This month out one, though, still very, very tasty. Yeah, it's All Day, guys. It's All Day IPA. You can have one of them. You can have 5 of them. I mean, you're going to start feeling it, but it's just a doable, crushable beer for a long period of time when you're hanging with the boys. Or girls, whatever. So I just did this for fun, guys. I just wanted to knock it out real quick. This was the comparison of All Day IPA from a 727-17 to a 1.2 or 1.3 2019 compared to the one I had on tap yesterday. Tap will always win, guys. I did this for some fun. I'm glad if you tuned in to enjoy it, guys, and I hope you did. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. There's plenty more reviews to come, and that I promise you. I'm Dan, guys, Craft Brew Dude. I will see you on the next one. Cheers, over and out.